Welcome back to Mass Effect 2. JC here, and it's Codex time again. Looks like we've got two primary. We've probably got some secondaries. Let's have a check. Yeah, there's one secondary. There's at least one secondary, so you have to listen to me try and read something, which is never a particularly great idea. But yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be quiet because announcer talking dude needs to do his bit, and I need to raise him up in post because he's a little bit too quiet. So let's go.
In the early 2 centuries ago, the Hanar helped 375,000 members of the Drell race migrate to the Hanar homeworld Kajay to escape the environmental extermination that had claimed the remaining 11 billion Drell. Nearly all Drell demonstrate tremendous loyalty to their famously reclusive saviors. The intimacy of their relationship, expressed in a formal socio-political alliance called the Compact, also results in extremely close personal relations, in which some Drell actually learn Hanar's soul names. While most Drell reside on Kajay, some assist Hanar off-world, as envoys, researchers, co-investors, wayfarers, assassins, or otherwise, eager to help their saviors. For a century, galactic wisdom has held that behind any high-ranking Hanar hides a resourceful and fanatically devoted Drell. The omnivorous reptilian Drell possess an average lifespan of 85 galactic standard years. Having evolved on an arid planet, Drell face serious illness on the Hanar homeworld, especially Kepral's syndrome, a fatal bacterial lung disease. The Drell homeworld of Rakana once teemed with life, its arid plains home to spectacular insect and reptile analogs. But the Drell took to industrialization early and did not realize the extent of the environmental damage they caused until it was too late. With their topsoil depleted and oceans too acidic to sustain life, Drell were situated for a massive population crash by 2025 CE. It was then the Hanar stepped in, mounting a large-scale rescue operation to bring Drell to the Hanar homeworld, Kajay. As wars erupted over what resources remained on Rakana and billions began to die, approximately 375,000 Drell escaped in the exodus. To repay their debt, the Drell entered into an agreement with the Hanar. Called the Compact, it states that the Drell would assist the Hanar with tasks the Hanar cannot physically perform. Today, high-ranking Hanar are frequently inseparable from their Drell attendants.
Right. It's now going to make me talk about biology, which is going to have lots of big, complicated medical-like terms, and we all know from previous Codex entries that I suck at medical terminology. So this is gonna be an absolute blast for you lot and a nightmare fuel for me. So here we go. Aliens, non-council races, Drell, biology. Drell are omnivorous reptile-like humanoids with an average lifespan of 85 galactic standard years. They give live birth to their young, who are capable of eating solid food from the moment they are born. Well, that's a bonus over humans. Drell appearance is very similar to Asari in humans, but their muscle tissue is slightly denser than that of humans, giving them a wiry strength. Alright, yeah. but you underestimate them because they're a bit thin, but they'll kick 10 shades of shite out of you. Many of their more reptilian features are concealed, like a 3-chambered heart with a muscular ridge that is capable of shunting oxygenated or deoxygenated blood as needed. Okay, that's a thing. One unique characteristic, however, is the hyoid bone in their throats, which allows them to inflate their throats and produce vocal sounds outside of the human range. Would-be assassins have noted that these two features make Drell extremely hard to strangle or suffocate. Well, yeah, because they just inflate that section and you can't crush it. Unless, you got like a bionic hand or something. Because the Drell ancestors emerged from arid, rocky planets, the humid, ocean-covered Hanard homeworld of Kajay proved tolerable only when the Drell stayed inside a climate-controlled dome city. Due to this huge disparity in the two species' homeworld environments, the leading cause of death among Drell on Kajay is the bacterial lung disease called Keprel syndrome. Yeah, it's just like the third time we've heard it today. Within a generation of the Drell's arrival on the planet, the disease had become resistant to Hanar antibiotics and other advanced treatments. Once an infection settles in, death is slow but imminent. Hey? Okay, imminent means soon, slow doesn't. Right, that. Okay. Right, transplants made by time, but as the infection spreads to other major organs, there comes a point of diminishing returns and eventual system failure. Until they come along and do a genetic modification program, which means future generations will be more adapted to the damp environment. If you're playing Stellaris, what you do is you go into the biomodification section and you just set them to a normal planet or, temperate planet. That would probably fix it. Or if you really wanted to increase their habitability, you set them to an ocean planet. That would just completely fix it in one go. Bop! Yeah, it doesn't work like that. But yeah, it's basically it's a slow but unstoppable process. There you go. See, lovely, relatively charming, isn't it? Anything else? No. Anything else? No. Okay, it was just those 3 entries we got in the previous episode. So, there we go. All done. Thank you for watching. Until next time, this is JC. Out.